Does that look like an F-35 to you?
Oh,
I have no idea.
It looks like the fucking angel of our unmaking, bro.
Did you say an F-35?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an F-35.
It's something.
That's an F-35. What the fuck is that?
I love the collective. What'd you just say? Huh? What is it? An F-35? No, wait. No, yeah, it's already too late by the time they realize. He must have heard me, because less than a week after I said I miss him, he came back. That's right, Badger's back with a thick video covering Arma 3, a popular and funny milsim. I personally have never played, but seeing some of the shenanigans in the past gives me the comfort in knowing this entire video is just that. So please, sit back, relax, like, subscribe, and let's get into it.
Welcome to Arma 3, a video game, sort of, where you attempt to bust down your wrists and take over an island by turning people into walking ATMs and destroying anyone or thing that disagrees with your tax policy.
Taxes in Arma 3?
Sorry, that was kind of vague. I hate when people are vague. Let me do that over again. Arma 3 is a military simulator so dedicated to real-life accuracy that the developers literally went to jail for it.
Alright, drop down!
What?
You might think your favorite video game is realistic because it runs on Unreal
That's
Engine, but
not
these
real.
guys were taking such detailed
believe
photos
that.
around some military bases that they were staring down the barrel of 20-year sentences on espionage charges. Created by Bologna Intergalactic in 2013, primarily so Iran could prank Israel into thinking they shot down one of their F-35s when they didn't.
Who managed to talk Badger into playing the game Iran used footage from in real propaganda?
Arma 3 is easily the most fascinating video game you should never play.
I didn't know that this was the kind of lore behind the creation of the game. Ooh. That's slightly terrifying. Okay then. I understand.
Propaganda. Arma 3 is easily the most fascinating video game you should never play. And you don't even have to take my word for it. This game ruined my life. This is a cry for help. My wife left me. I ate a human once. I have 1,500 hours and still don't know half the controls. I walked 2 kilometers to be shot in the head by someone in a bush 4 miles away. Arma 3 is not only played by some of my favorite people on the planet,
I am going to eat flameless ration heater.
but it's also the only video game ever made where the players are genuinely confused that other players want to play it too.
Yeah. Why not?
Oh, sweet Jesus, why are we playing Arma?
You know what? I wouldn't even call Arma a video game because it's a simulator. And they're not the same thing. Video games usually care about things like fun and balance, and Arma doesn't care about either of those things with their ruthless dedication to realism. In any other FPS, a Predator drone showing up means you might lose a buddy or two, and you are notified 15 seconds in advance.
Enemy Predator missile incoming!
Ooh, when a Predator drone shows up in Arma, you're getting no advance notice, you're probably not going to see it, you're probably not going to hear it, and it's putting your entire
And you're
squad
dead
in
before
a
you
kill
know
feed.
it.
Is that a remote control vehicle?
Is that a friendly remote controlled vehicle? No. No. In any universe, those don't exist. Run away!
Your squad in the kill feed.
Is that a remote control vehicle?
No!
No!
Is that Sigrid?
Good lord.
Now, when I say realism, Arma players already know that there's both realism and realism, especially when it comes to the physics engine.
Herboku, get the fuck down from there right now.
Leave Herboku alone.
What are you doing? Herboku, it come with egg roll.
Like, on one hand, the realism is astounding. Just look at the painstaking detail they put in the heads-up displays on some of these vehicles.
Hey, how much do you think
That's
it would
a
cost
lot.
if I spilled some gamer fart on this monitor?
But on the other hand, you
Quite a
can't
bit.
jump in this game without
What?
a mod.
Oh.
Jump. The
Jumping.
realism is astounding.
Dog, you got slimed into the concrete.
I'm not gonna pretend that I'm some Arma veteran that knows everything about everything, because this is the only game I've ever played where guys will be like, yeah, I'm brand new to Arma, I just started playing. How many hours do you have? 4,000. But as a piece of shit outsider tourist that picked it up for 50 hours, I think it's such a fascinating game that it somehow feels like more than a game. And I made this video to explain why.
Holy.
Much like Arma
What?
itself, it'll be confusing, it'll be boring, it'll be exciting, and then it'll be ending. Most likely because you got vaporized by something you could barely see.
Yo, does that look like an F-35 to you?
Oh,
I have
God.
no idea.
It looks like the fucking angel of our unmaking, bro.
Did you say an F-35?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it's
is,
an F-35.
It's something.
That's an F-35. What the fuck is that?
I love the collective. What'd you just say? Huh? What is it? An F-35? No, wait. No, yeah, it's already too late by the time they realize. Is this really how people play Arma? No way. That's beautiful.
F-35.
Oh my god.
That's an F-35. What the fuck?
That is the light. The end.
Jesus Christ.
I have a hunch that it was an F-35, dog.
Shout
Just
out
a
to
head punch.
Shout out to Caffeine for making this video possible. I was
Yeah.
absolutely railing 3 scoops a day of either gamer fart or rad sickness for months on end to make this video come to life.
Mix
So you
them
can
both.
support videos like this in the future by using code BADGER for 10% off at the link below. This shit will
Heck
annihilate
yeah.
your drowsiness at just 40 cents per serving, so you can still afford to chain smoke menthols at divorce court. Fuck! Don't forget to use
If you
code
want
BADGER
to.
or I don't get the commission, so don't fuck that up, please.
Oh my god, no!
Welcome back to Arma 3, a video game so massive it's less of a video game and more of a stress
Help
test to your
us
graphics
all.
card. Forcing your GPU to render 104 square miles of detailed terrain and who knows how many sheep might sound like torture, but don't
Shit.
worry. If you drop your settings down from ultra to low, you might get an additional frame per second.
Oh,
Arma 3 taught me 25
That's nice.
FPS is playable. 20 FPS is playable. 15
10.
FPS is playable. Fuck you. 10 FPS is playable. It's not uncommon for Arma frame rates to dip into the single digits with all the shit going on in a firefight, which is basically like watching a PowerPoint presentation of your own death. There is a quick
Yeah.
fix to this problem, which is of course liquidating my 401k along with any chance that my child will ever go to college so I can flex on the entire server with a brand new RTX 50.
no! Did you? No, he did not. Oh my god. Did he?
With any chance that my child will ever go to college, so I can flex on the entire server with a brand new RTX 5090 and a stupidly
that
overclocked
really
9950X 3D.
Known
Are you,
5090 user does not inquire about frame drops.
No.
59. You know,
A
I'm on a
5090.
2060
I just did
super
a garbage clean.
You can just erase super from that
2060?
equation.
Is his cigarette popping out of his pilot helmet?
Yeah, and it moves
I don't
when he
think you're allowed
talks.
to do that.
Dialing it back a bit, the point that I'm
That's a
making
bit
here is the
broken.
first thing you need to know about Arma is that Arma is gigantic. I want to say that it's a bottomless pit, but even the word bottomless doesn't feel deep enough.
There is
Oh.
no bottom to this pit, bro.
The scale is massive, the arsenal is massive, the mechanics are massive, the maps are massive, even the influence is massive. Millions of people play it on a yearly basis. Hundreds of thousands
Really?
of military personnel are trained on a fork of it every year. I'm looking at you, Lance Corporal Fuckfit, and I'd argue that the entire Battle Royale genre is just one big branch of Arma. You might think the puppet
Everything
masters of
is
society
Arma.
are Minecraft YouTubers, but I'm starting to think that deep down the entire globe is silently dominated by Arma modders.
This game is literally the biggest
Probably.
reason I sold my soul to the Marine Corps infantry for 6 years.
Really?
So yeah, the
Oh my
American
god.
government does owe its continued existence
Oh,
to
a few
Arma.
lasers.
So it should be no surprise that my experience with Arma 3 also started with mods. My homie Clue jammed a
Yeah.
Taurus 606 chambered in 357 Magnum in my face and politely asked if I wanted to make a video on Arma 3, to which
He said a whole lot of letters and numbers. All I saw was a gun to his head. So you can tell how much of that I understood. Because what? How do you just rattle this thing so quickly and people understand that? Oh no. I fear for what the rest of the video is. I fear for the next hour.
in 357
help
Magnum
me.
in my face and politely asked if I wanted to make a video on Arma 3, to which I replied,
Yeah.
absolutely. All right,
Do
he
it.
said. Download Arma 3 along with 7 separate DLCs, join this custom Discord server, open the modding list Google Doc, download this HTML mod list file, which automatically downloads 37 separate mods at once, download TeamSpeak 6, install TeamSpeak 6, then uninstall TeamSpeak 6 after you realize you actually need TeamSpeak 3, download communication software from the Mesozoic era, enable Task Force Arrowhead Radio, join this custom TeamSpeak server at this IP, join this custom Arma server at this IP with the password FartGamer69, and just like that, oh boy, you're ready to play Arma 3. I can't wait to stick a secondhand black market anti-aircraft gun that has no business being in the back of a Toyota Tacoma in the back of a Toyota Tacoma.
The fact that you put that in the back of a Tacoma
Toyota
is so funny.
Tacoma.
Welcome to the Greek island of Altis, where we will be playing a game mode called Ultimate Antistasi. That's definitely how you pronounce it. Don't fact check that, please. A Greek word that roughly translates into English as always boss up. Your mission is to capture this island by capturing territory, which is basically just playing capture the flag 200 times in a row, so you can flex your opponents into submission with all your cash, guns, and manpower. You play as the bad guys, who might be the good guys, against the good guys, who might be the bad guys, and the Russians, and a private military contractor that definitely isn't Blackwater.
I love it. Good guys or bad guys? Good guys or bad guys? Russians. They are their own separate entity.
Might be the bad guys, and the Russians, and a private military contractor that definitely isn't Blackwater.
Definitely not.
Who said anything about Blackwater? Defining who you're playing as is a little fuzzy because some might call you freedom fighters, others insurgents, or rebels, or guerrillas, or liberators. It's a long list.
Sorry, Edgecombe, we are not drunk driving and running over the insurgents. We are the insurgents.
Simplifying it a bit here, you play as the Greeks, and you gotta liberate the Greeks from the Greeks before the Russians eat your lunch or the American private equity firm steals your thunder like BlackRock. Blackwater.
Don't.
Why did I say Blackwater? Yeah, I still don't get it. What are you saying to me? The map is blue, and you need to make it green before it turns red. You fucking moron. It's a bit ironic that we're the color green, because we've got absolutely none of it.
You're pro! You're fucking pro!
Your team is a ragtag group of balaclava-wearing bums driving 40-year-old Toyotas.
I was reminded the other day that my fascination or want to have fresh lobster is a staple of poorness. Me treating lobster as a delicacy shows how poor I am. And I was like, that hurt. That hurt a lot, but you're not wrong. But that still hurt. So thanks, Badger. Thank you so much for the gentle reminder, the slap in the face. I love it. I'm here for it. I guess I'm a masochist. Anyway.
Your team is a ragtag group of balaclava-wearing bums driving 40-year-old Toyotas, firing century-old weapons, and every single one of you looks like you work at a fucking golf course.
I'm running the most bum-ass shit possible.
Yo, what the fuck is that fit secret? Never wear that shit
for $100, fam.
Nah. Ooh.
Sigrid, if you wear that shit again where you look like you work at a fucking Circuit City, I'm gonna get so mad.
Sigrid needs to wear that the whole time.
Why do you have you got the manliest forearms I've ever seen in my life.
Sigrid's built different.
You got those gorilla forearms. What the fuck?
As much as it sucks being poor, the silver lining to your Little Caesars lifestyle is that the only place to go from here is up. Just like real life, the whole point of this game is never go up. You're broke as hell and you want to be a registered flex offender. You've got a bolt action from World War I and you want, I don't know, an F-35. You've got no territory and you want all of the territory and maybe some natural resources for dessert. You might even want those Microsoft goggles that let you see enemy heat signatures in the dark so you can delete them like a row in Microsoft Excel.
Oh. That's real.
Got so tired of firing that you just did that. Imagine fighting somebody without infrared.
The greatest part of this Antistasi crusade is that much like a Christopher Nolan film, the tension...
Maybe that's just me, but I can't really see too well with infrared. And I know that's probably tripping someone up out there. They're like, what do you mean you can't see well with infrared? I mean that it's too trippy for me to focus on things and tell what's actually warm or just breathing. It hurts my eyes. Very simple. I don't see how people can use them. I'm sorry. I also don't like night vision. It's the same thing. It's just too weird. I'd rather blindly shoot.
Fighting somebody without infrared.
The greatest part of this Antistasi crusade is that much like a Christopher Nolan film, the tension is building all the time. The more territory you capture, the more your war level climbs, and you go from fighting dipshit grunts to special forces with close air support.
Two more helicopters standing right.
Nice.
Holy shit, what was that? Christ.
The more hostile you are to an enemy faction, the more their aggression level increases, which means they'll retaliate harder and with more force.
Good.
What the fuck?
And the more the game goes on, the more the American private military contractors want to show you how Dick Cheney spent your healthcare money.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
That's the ion drone strike. We need to get in the bunker now.
I'm reviving pasta.
There's a
It'll be
bunker?
no big deal.
Starting from scratch here, I cannot tell you how steep the learning curve is when a campaign of Arma begins. You're so broke, you're so confused, you're so bored, and everybody's frustrated with dipshit teammates that are moving too slowly.
Hey, Watchtower, there is something to do here up here whenever you feel like it, moving in, you know?
Yeah.
We are Recon Inc.
Recon Inc.
Yeah, can you recon these fucking nuts to get down here?
I didn't think it was possible, but Arma finds a way to make you feel both bored and overwhelmed at the same time with all the shit you have to learn. Oh, what's that? You thought you could speak to the players around you? Nah, we gotta teach you how to talk, little bro. Did you forget to buy a radio? How did you think you were gonna communicate without a radio?
Units be advised, my chicken nuggets are done. I'll be right back.
No, dumbass. That's a short-range radio. You need a long-range radio that makes all your squad mates think you have mental illness.
Okay, because I was gonna get out and shoot that.
It's funny that some people have long-range radios and some people have short-range radios. So Sigrid just sounds like she's psychotic and talking to the voices in her head when really it's just a radio that we don't have.
Yep.
You know what? Forget the radios. You're on the wrong frequency anyways. Why don't you just try talking? Wait, did you not know that there are 3 modes of talking, from whispering to talking to yelling, depending on your proximity to other...
What? Why are there so many different ways to talk? Is it all for the immersion? Is that what that is? Is it worth it? Because what? I just wouldn't talk at that point. That's too much. My poor brain cell is running on a hamster wheel. It's not a sports car.
Wait, did you not know that there are 3 modes of talking, from whispering to talking to yelling, depending on your proximity to other players? Do you seriously not know the keybind to switch your speaking volume?
No.
Storm the beaches up in the northeast.
No!
Hi, Goose.
No!
Goose. Goose.
No!
No.
No!
No.
No!
It could be so much easier if you just transmit it on the radio.
No. No.
No!
It's easier for him.
You're still not transmitting on the radio.
I need a fucking radio!
Nope. He's good the way he is. No. Oh, poor Goose. Ooh. Service related.
I'll stop with the patronizing tone so I can tell you some terrible news. All of what you've just heard have different volumes. As in, if you want your short-range radio to be quieter, you have to take out your short-range radio and then press the buttons on it to lower the volume manually. Same goes for long-range radio. So altogether, you're getting blasted with short-range, long-range, whispering, talking, and yelling at 5 different volumes. Just wait until you get into a firefight and hear bullets whizzing past your head at yet another completely different volume.
Goobly, why do I feel like we're taking fire from a position like southwest?
I like to think that a firefight in Arma is more likely to give you hearing damage than a firefight in real life. You've got 6 things entering your ears at 6 different volumes, and your 2 choices are either complete confusion because you can't hear anything, or hearing loss because you can hear way too much.
Everything.
Are you sure that we're looking at friendly? Because these guys are moving like bots, and they just all got out. Yeah, that's because it's me! I'm gonna skin all of you alive, I swear to God.
Oh my God.
I want you to answer the first question! I swear to God, you have a unstable memory that just clears every 30 seconds. I did tell you, I did.
Your memory
Kiss me on the lips right now, mandatory.
I think it's cool that you had to pop 12
that's a
super
kiss.
expensive smoke grenades just to avoid friendly fire.
Now that you're deaf, let's move on to blindness, because you shot an infrared flare instead of a regular flare and put on your night vision instead of your thermals.
Oh.
Okay. Damn, that's just
He's
bright.
speaking from experience.
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace, my viewers who actually look at my screen when I turn on night vision.
Contrary to popular...
How dare you do that, Badger? That's dirty, okay? That's mean. I didn't need to be blinded today. I could have just looked in a mirror and I would have been just as fine. But no, you had to make it worse. Thanks.
Rest in peace, my viewers who actually look at my screen when I turn on night vision.
Contrary to popular belief, you actually don't need eyes to play Arma because you can't see anything anyways. Your average encounter with enemy forces is basically a looping sound of bullet impacts being blasted into your ears while you look at a nature landscape and see absolutely no sign of enemy forces.
People are way too good at camouflage. That's something I've learned. I know I should be paying attention to what's happening on the screen, but I'm a bit distracted. People are way too good at camouflaging. Or I'm really blind. It's no in between. Because, like, I've played my fair share of shooter games, and it's always either they're right in front of my face and I can't see them, or I see them because they're right in front of my face. It really depends. One has camouflage and the other one's just being stupid. Don't be the stupid one.
Absolutely no sign of enemy forces.
Now what are they doing? He's gone. Rip.
realize, once the encounter is over, that the reason you couldn't see where the enemy was shooting from is that the bullets were being fired by your teammates, and the whole thing was friendly fire.
They're deploying their secret weapon. We're so fucked.
No, I'm definitely getting shot at from, like, west.
Friendly.
Are you firing at me? Yo, are there guys direct west, or is that you?
Hey, Badger.
One of you is firing at me, I
I
think.
think I shot you, Badger.
I think I
told
shot
you, bro.
you.
First minute.
I was like, how is that possible? You're all to our west.
So again, now that you're both blind and deaf, like me, let's start turning the island from blue to green before it turns
Red.
I'd love to show you my plan for doing that on my map, but my homies have already turned it into a fucking coloring book.
All right, who drew
I like
the
the
Among
coloring
Us
book.
pissing on the fuel station?
That's the only thing you should be doing. It does go hard.
I know that it goes hard because you wrote the word hard to the right of it.
Yeah.
What is warfare actually like? Just take a look at
This.
this.
Clue. Ooh.
The 4 most important words in Arma are coincidentally all M words, with map, men,
Map,
money,
men,
and Microsoft.
money,
I'll start with the boring one
Microsoft.
first because that last one is actually kind of horrifying. When you see the word map,
Microsoft.
I want you to think of the word zones. The word zones might give some of you PTSD, but learning about these things in Arma 3 was the first time I found myself saying, whoa, that's like really neat. Because on the surface, zones are just plots of land under enemy control. Kill the bad guys in the
Yeah.
zone, capture the flag, and move on to the next. Who fucking cares? But then you learn that there are several different types of zones that each reward you in unique ways once you capture them. You want more cash flow? Capture resources. You want a multiplier on your cash flow? Capture factories. You want to stop the bad guys from jamming your radio channels? Capture radio towers to get your walkie-talkies going again. You want to flex in the Russians by
So that begs the question, which one would you go after first, money or radio? Personally, I would just go for the money and then handle the radio stuff later. But I don't think I'm built for this game. I'm slightly terrified. I'm slightly terrified of it. Based off of what I have seen so far. Just slightly, very slightly. I don't know. Something about it is intimidating to me.
from jamming your radio channels, capture radio towers to get your walkie-talkies going again. You want to flex in the Russians by dangling a brand new vehicle from a brand new vehicle, capture a seaport, and suddenly each of those items is on sale.
I want that. He's just, oh my god, he's just...
fucked. Oh no.
The other icons on the map that cannot be captured by military means are towns, which can only be controlled by making the civilian population like you more than they like them. All you have to do to make this happen is capture the surrounding military zones and minimize civilian casualties during these operations. You know, gun running someone's entire family because you mistook a shovel for an RPG is not a great way to win the hearts and minds of the locals. Either is launching an armored vehicle through the parking lot of the town's largest employer like a bowling ball, but sometimes Arma physics don't care what you think.
Oh! That's not supposed to do that.
What the fuck?
He'll be fine.
Fuck.
That's okay. Perfect
Controlling towns
landing.
comes with 2 big perks that happen to be the 2 worst things ever created by society: taxes and HR. Of course, when you're the one collecting the taxes, it's more like free money. And when you're the one commanding the human resources, it's more like absolute power. You know, maybe I don't hate taxes. I think I just hate paying taxes. And maybe I don't hate human resources. I think I just hate being the human resource. But with great power comes great responsibility, Spider-Man, and now I get to tell you why zones are basically the coolest fucking thing ever. The zone system in Arma is amazing because it has the complexity of interdimensional underwater chess, like you're eating breakfast with Denzel Washington in Training Day. For each zone, you gotta decide whether to fight, when to fight, and what to do immediately afterwards, or you'll find yourself in a very early grade. Sure, you can capture that resource point, but doing so will jack up your war level, which jacks up every enemy in the map, from a dipshit with an M4 to Chris Kyle with close air support. So maybe you want to rush the zone, take the flag, grab the loot, then evacuate to intentionally let the enemy retake it. That way you got the new gear you wanted without an escalation in enemy forces.
Damn,
That's
you guys
smart.
got the fucking...
Wow, this game actually forces people to think and plan out the things that they want to do. I actually quite like that because a lot of games are very straightforward. You do this thing, you get reward, but also here's the consequence. I know that there's, you know, you can just let people capture things because it's like capture the flag, but it would be smarter to think about it more thoroughly. That way you don't make a mistake that you know you're going to regret, which is why people probably have over 4,000 hours in this game. It all makes sense now. I see you. I perceive you. I do. How do you play so many hours though? I guess that's my only question is how do you rack up that many hours?
you wanted without an escalation in enemy forces.
Damn, you guys got the fucking ooh ballistic mask in here. Who the hell found this?
Let's say you want to take an outpost, but it's connected to radio towers for rapid communication, which means the second you attack it, the enemy is going to send a terrifying quick reaction force, or QRF, to crater you into the earth. So instead, you take the 2 radio tower zones connected to the outpost to sever communications first, then you assault it with all you've got, so the enemy counterattack is either too little or too late because you already fortified the place with defensive positions.
Nice. I like that. Oh my god, did that just stretch?
Jeez, my god, the dudes that fell out of that. Holy shit, that was a crack shot.
Let's say you want to deny the enemy income, but you don't quite have the fire or manpower to fight them toe-to-toe. Blow up their factories and put a big dent in their cash flow without having to load up your guys in a helicopter and put them in harm's way.
Me when I absolutely positively have to hit the shot.
The creative control you're given in this game is so beautiful and so complex that it made me understand why some people hate Arma 3 while others think it's the greatest game ever to grace mankind. The map is a giant chessboard where you're the one moving the pieces and pulling the trigger. You know that meme of the 2 guys in the bus saying the same sentence, but one is depressed and one is euphoric? God, I have so many decisions to make. God, I have so many decisions to make. That's Arma 3 in a nutshell. If you want to storm the island like a psychopath and crater every zone with cluster bombs while ignoring civilian casualties and funding your campaign by selling stolen weapons in the black market, you can do that.
Cluster bombs are actually good.
Here's the 10 billion soda cans you ordered at high speed. Hold on, they're running for their lives.
They're not too bad, I guess. That's one way to
behavior like that will make the local towns hate you, which means you can't recruit more manpower, which means you can't deploy friendly NPCs to hold your zones, and the enemy will rapidly retake your unguarded bases if you aren't constantly assaulting new ones. So your attacks have to be unrelenting if you hope to succeed, which is no guarantee. Maybe you should be a little less Department of War and a little more Department of Defense if you want to take the island.
Military. Just throw them at fucking war. Fucking liberal piece of shit.
On the other hand, you can employ a defensive strategy of holding every zone you take, which I consider to have a much higher success rate in conquering the island. But it's going to be slower, because you got to be really careful about civilian casualties if you hope to grow your manpower. And it'll be more expensive because you got to actually stay and defend against counterattacks, which is costly in both men and money because wire-guided missiles ain't free, playa.
Ooh.
Never mind, I just blew it up.
That was
a strat like this would definitely be harder in the beginning, but scale incredibly well into the late game as you got your cash flow and manpower to snowball. But the beauty is that it's all up to you. All of these mechanics and systems in Arma 3 are so deep with so many decisions for you to make that'll shape your experience one way or the other, it would take me years to cover it all. Every session of the game I played felt completely different depending on what we were doing, why we were doing it, and what happened afterwards. Just when you think you got everything figured out and you can coast your way to a boring victory, the game will pound you over the head with JDAMs and teach you just how far shrapnel can travel.
Can I? Are you sure?
It can travel.
Those don't even look like bombs.
They look like bombs.
I'm pretty sure we're being bombed.
I think
How did
you're
you get
being
hit?
bombed.
I got hit by shrapnel or something that missed.
Well, I'm gonna shove a cupcake in my mouth, so.
Oh god.
Oh,
no,
cupcakes.
Stop eating cupcakes, you fat fuck. You can keep eating your goddamn cupcakes. What did I just say?
I love Secret so much. Stop eating your cupcakes. I'm getting hit by shrapnel. I love her. She's a gem.
Fat fuck. You can keep eating your goddamn cupcake. What did I say?
Cupcake.
God. I'm so mealy
Cupcake.
I think I got like
Mealy?
a stroke. I think I got brain damage.
Yo, I think there's a
look, there's a
paratrooper, by
pilot.
the way. I'm gonna absolutely light his ass up. Give me 1 second.
Poor guy.
That's the ejecting pilot.
Rip.
Coming down the road. Badger, let him have it.
He's right in the
Okay,
road. He's
okay,
right
I'm pulling it out. I'm pulling it out. Hold on.
Please, twin, wire him a missile.
Oh, how do you
Okay,
miss?
okay, let me reload. Hold on.
Oh.
There we go. Those
Good
things
one.
are so fucking good, dude.
Amazing.
Okay, we gotta save our Calvin.
They shot me in the foot. It hurt.
Oh, that's okay. You'll survive.
Now that you've captured enough zones to bust down your wrist, economically speaking, let's get into the 3 other M's in Arma, which are money, men, and Microsoft. Again, the scariest of those 3 is actually the last one, but we'll get to that later. Men,
because it's Microsoft. I don't know if there's anything else that needs to be said. It's Microsoft. But I'm curious what hand Microsoft has in Arma.
and
Guess we'll find
Microsoft.
out.
Again, the scariest of those three is actually the last one, but we'll get to that later. Men, or manpower, or HR if we're getting technical, are super easy to learn. You pretty much just plop them in any base you want defended or alongside your assaults for extra firepower. Money is where things get a little more complicated because there's so much shit for you to spend it on that it's almost unbelievable. Backpacks are the most important gear in the game because the more backpack you have, the more 40mm grenades you can carry.
I gotta reload my grenade launcher. Oh my god, I directed back.
I love stuffing these things in my Bergen like marshmallows in my mouth during a game with Chubby Bunny until I have stress fractures in my legs and my knees refuse to bend.
I'm not gonna lie, I carry around so many 40 mils now, it's actually kind of stupid. I think I have like 25 40 mils on me.
Oh my god.
You're gonna fall backwards onto your back and explode like a nuke.
Nah, it'll be fine.
You're literally gonna
That thing's
sprint
permanent.
with just PineappleFrenzy.
Permanently in my fucking line of sight.
We don't need to do that.
You might think dozens of 40
okay,
mils
what
would
about
max out the
fun?
capacity of my backpack, but let me tell you, this isn't even my final form. I'm gonna be saying that again in 6 months when my spine curves like a shrimp and I'm filing for disability benefits. This isn't even my final form.
Welcome back to another great edition of Why is everything that I want to play with so fucking heavy?
I've still got enough room in this bad boy for a Russian wire-guided anti-tank missile launcher, the Metis M. A weapon system typically carried by a team of 3, which I chose to carry by
And
a
why
team
is
of
a
me
team of
because I don't really
1?
fuck with kilograms, so I don't know how much this thing actually weighs. We'll try again.
Yeah, same. What's a kilogram?
Okay, that one went right through the fucking cockpit. Okay, rest in peace.
that
I
is
probably killed
beautiful.
Sigurd with my back blast, but it was such a nice shot, I don't really care.
The Metis showed me
okay,
just how
she'll be
well Arma
fine.
developers know ball, and believe me when I say that they know ball. These guys are all-time ball knowers. From the way the missile swirls in the air to the sound of the copper wire snapping at the end of the guidance range, their attention to detail is ludicrous.
Now listen to the wire. Listen. That is such cool attention to detail.
Whoever works on this game, modders, devs, whatever, that's a lot of detail. I applaud. That is a terrifying amount of detail. How do you know it's supposed to make a wire snap? How do you just know these things? Like what do you do to collect this information without, interference? Possible issues, all the fun stuff. It reminds me of certain people that play a certain game wherein government documents tend to be exposed. Is that also a theme in Arma 3? I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't be that surprised if it was.
To detail. Arma stays undefeated in attention to detail.
15-year-old game, by the way.
People are just gonna keep making it longer and longer. Like, okay, it came out in 2013, so that's what, 13 years.
Oh
but people are
my
like,
God.
15-year-old game, by the way. 26-year-old game, by the way.
Yeah.
34-year-old game, by the way.
50-year-old
58-year-old
game.
game, by the way.
You might think the spine-snapping loadout couldn't get any worse, but much like everything in Arma, the pain is also bottomless. I threw in the HK G36K for the fashion because it's the
Look at that,
coolest looking
recoil.
5.56 assault rifle I could find when my beloved XM8 was nowhere to be found. I cannot emphasize for the fashion enough here, because when you're carrying 150 pounds on your back, it means your heart rate is permanently maxed out, which makes hitting a shot impossible. And then I stuck a 4-time scope on the top, so the final idle sway when I ADS was like impossible times 4, whatever that number is.
Chat, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this idle sway?
You're just
I got some Looney Tune ass idle sway right now.
Things got even weirder when Skulker put me onto the 40mm drone grenade. I had no idea you could just launch a drone out of an underbarrel grenade launcher. Warfare in 2026 is so weird because all you hear on the
That's
battlefield
weird.
nowadays is the whizzing sound of drone propellers, and the guy that kills you is probably going to clip the kill cam and put it on Twitter.
You know what does clip though?
TikTok, actually.
Enemy drone?
The only clip worse than getting clipped on Twitter
silly.
is the Gmod clipping we discovered when you fire a drone grenade into a teammate's mouth. I'm warning you to turn your volume down right now, because when the drone gets stuck inside your player
I'm
model,
on
it
it.
rattles around with like 40 collision noises like you just broke the source engine.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's
like
a...
40 collision noises in my fucking ear.
Thank you for the heads up.
Thing, dude. I'm pretty sure you just ruined the hearing of like thousands of people in chat. They heard what I heard.
Stay there.
I've had wired or root canals.
That didn't clip.
Crazy. You know what?
It
I think it was
sounds like
delayed or something.
a
It just
minigun.
hit for some reason.
The final weapon system I tried was the special purpose machine gun, notorious for firing the scariest round imaginable, the
What is that?
338 Labubu Magnum.
The what? The 338 Labubu? That has to be a nickname. That's not real. Does it mean it's just like the length of a Labubu? I don't want to acknowledge that that's a real name, so I'm just going to gaslight myself into thinking it's a nickname. And, you know, maybe it is just a nickname. And when I find out that it is just a nickname, I will be happy. But for now, I'm scared that that's real because, well, I don't know anything about ammo.
Actionable, the 338 Labubu Magnum.
No.
Labubu.
No.
338 Labubu.
No.
Labubu. Is this helmet rated for 338?
Oh.
Try to imagine a machine gun that fires like a 50 cal without weighing like a 50 cal, and that makes every shot feel like a laser beam.
It's anything but
I hit that guy first shot.
I could not get over how stupid it was to be holding a weapon this big, firing around this big from a standing position, and still hitting targets. This shit should not be possible.
There's a guy over there, he's shooting grenade launcher shit at us.
I got him.
He's dead.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
If he wasn't dead before, he's definitely dead now.
Using the SPMG gave me such an appreciation for the weapon physics in Arma because there's so much shit going on when you pull the trigger that it's actually really hard to hit people. There's bullet drop, random deviation, fatigue, your stance, your health, even firing tracers versus not firing tracers, because without them, you can't see where the hell your rounds are going. But all this difficulty makes it that much more satisfying when you actually hit somebody from a distance.
It does. Because, like, that's
Holy
something you've
shit,
been working
I
on
am
trying
so
to do the whole
fucking
game.
gassed. That was the first shot.
The SPMG became even dumber when I combined it with what I consider to be the most broken piece of technology in modern combat without stepping foot in a vehicle, because there's only one M word more terrifying in defense contracting than money, and that word is Microsoft.
Yes, I got him with that one.
Their integrated visual augmentation system, or IVAS, makes putting enemies in the recycle bin easier than ever. If the advantage of night vision goggles where your enemy sees this while you're seeing this wasn't already bad enough, IVAS has ridiculously advanced thermal imaging and swaps the usual tunnel vision for a full-screen ultra-wide view of the battlefield. It's basically like wearing a really, really expensive cheat code on your face.
That's messed up.
I got so attached to constantly wearing the IVAS on my face that anytime I wanted to try another set of goggles, it would start taunting me like the Green Goblin mask. Coward.
It's just like, you know you want it. It's the only thing that you feel comfortable with. Put it on. Wear it. Right now. You know, I feel the same way, though. When you get so used to something and then you just suddenly change it because, like, well, yeah, I've used this thing a lot. I want to switch it up a little. It just looks at you in a way that you've never been looked at before. And then you realize, wow, I can't put this thing down.
Start taunting me like the Green Goblin
put that
mask.
down. No.
Coward. It eventually got so bad that I
Cowards.
developed a smug superiority complex and started giving condescending looks to anybody that refused to wear them, like Homelander in the newsroom.
What's funny is that Bird didn't even grab the Microsoft goggles that make your enemies spontaneously combust because they can't see you and you blow their head off with a 7.62. Yeah, you're not even
Microsoft
utilizing
goggles.
technology, old man.
So it wasn't Microsoft.
We gotta show her those.
As much fun as I had with drone grenades and wire-guided missile systems and 338s and Microsoft Excel, by far, the most shocking chapter of my Arma experience was my introduction to
It's
vehicles.
useful.
There's no friendlies up there. Just blast anything that moves.
Oh my god, I direct impacted that dude.
The vehicles
I always
is
knew that
exciting.
artillery and tanks and drones and aircraft were scary to go up against because of the ridiculous technology they employ on the battlefield.
I could hit you with the coolest sprite cam right now. You have no idea.
What nothing, and
Do
I
it.
mean nothing, could prepare me for what it was like to be on the receiving end of these weapon systems. Like the first time we got mortars dropped on our heads with no advance warning because the drone operator defending our base took a 2-minute lunch break to eat some shrimp fried rice. It really put things in perspective.
I want to eat this rice and throw this shit in the
Fat
garbage.
bastard, get on the drone. Be a real man, eat some wings.
I want to eat you.
Fat as hell for that.
Wow.
Incoming.
Oh,
Hey, I'm chewing it a bit. Give me like a little bit
he's
longer.
just eating some shrimp fried rice. Leave them out. Oh.
Nah, that didn't even hurt.
Skulker wasn't eating his fucking
That shit
burger.
ain't even hurt, bro. That shit ain't even hurt.
Oh, never mind. Okay. It's all all your fault.
All right, somebody needs to get me some fucking Beppis right now.
As much as it sucks to have mortars and artillery crater you into the earth, nothing could prepare me for the vehicle onslaught caused by jacking up our aggression level to extreme. We'd been racking up zones at a blistering pace, which really pissed off the AAF, so they launched a counterattack on our headquarters that basically blew us into the Stone Age. Like, I just got 28 years younger and booted up Age of Empires. Now, if you're sharp enough to remember that F-35 attack I showed you 30 minutes ago, that was only the first wave of this onslaught.
Did you say F-35?
Yes.
Yeah, it's an F-35.
That's an F-35. What the fuck is that?
Jesus
It's
Christ.
your ends.
I have a hunch that it was an F-35, dog.
And then, once
I
the
think
F-35
so.
had dropped its payload, they sent in main battle tanks and helicopters to mop up anything that was still standing,
Oh,
which
well,
made
that's
respawning and grabbing a
brutal.
loadout from a supply crate into a nearly impossible task.
So, are the people that are attacking Badger and crew actual people or NPCs? I don't know. Because isn't this all multiplayer? I know there's NPCs in the game, but I guess I'm just having a bit of a hard time differentiating between what's an NPC thing and what's a player thing. And I think that's okay because I know nothing about Arma 3. So please don't pry me. I'm sorry. I just don't know.
A nearly impossible task.
Nope, just lay there. Play
We
dead.
are getting our shit tuned up right now. Like insta-die, spawn death
made
over and
them
over
angry.
from MBTs and I think a helicopter.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Oh,
Looks like a helicopter.
Yeah, brother.
Hey, what's good?
Look at your bum ass in your sandals with no Glock,
The
no
sandals.
M14. I hope you know
That's a mood.
one RPG and we are all going to Jesus.
Nah.
Buddy, yeah, Jesus multiple times. Yeah, it's no better there.
Nope.
I get one more stamp on my card, I get free. Oh my god.
Hey!
oh my
Ooh.
god. Hey, at least you got 4 minutes, right?
Yo, I'm
Yeah.
gonna report this
4
casualty of
minutes.
this event as light to moderate. All right.
Moderate.
Corporate.
Moderate casualties.
Moderate.
So,
Oh, okay.
Sometimes
Disposable.
the AI just wants you to fucking die, man.
Once we finally repelled the attack, I could
So
not
there's
stop
the
thinking to
AI,
myself,
okay.
well, vehicles are like really unfair.
Yeah, vehicles are
Yeah, I
fun
don't
though.
think they're gonna be much of a
What
problem
the fuck
anymore.
is happening, bruh?
And
You're
after a
getting
few more
low.
hours of using them, I realized, that's the fucking point.
Oh my god, I directed back.
Did he just
Arma
implode?
is not a game designed around balance, it's a game designed around realism, and specifically realistic systems and mechanics. No wonder the shit's unfair. It's designed to be unfair,
yeah.
Spider-Man.
Oh, that guy's like right there. Shit.
It's not supposed to.
Holy...
It's really. People complain about that too often. Realistic systems and realistic that. It's too realistic. It's hard. It's supposed to be. And I think people need more of a gentle reminder sometime like that. Because it's really not. If you're playing a game that's supposed to simulate realism in any way, especially with weapons, there's going to be a level of unfairness, and that's okay because that's the intended, effect. Every now and then, even I need the reminder. I get a little too carried away sometimes.
Or Spider-Man.
Oh, that guy's like right there. Shit.
Holy... The harsh lesson you learn being on the ground looking up at the sky is that if your side deploys the right vehicles in the right way, nobody can stop you. Maybe all those War Thunder nerds are right. True power comes from machines.
His true power comes from Allah.
True power comes from this cigarette sticking through the metal plating.
Yeah.
My multi-phasic cigarette. That's why they call it American Spirit. It just goes right through.
It does. American
you don't get
Spirit.
it, man.
It's
I don't even buy
undefeatable.
these. They just show up in my pocket.
Yeah.
They just show up in
They
my
just
mouth.
appear. They're just
We're just saying
there.
dumb shit. It's not important. Oh boy.
Ooh, that looks fun.
Negative.
That was definitely not.
Not at all.
Sigurd, what's your status?
Blown up.
Fuck.
You see it pop up in the kill feed.
Sigurd is killed.
The realism of the vehicles made me really fall in love with Arma and allow me to remind you that they are both realistic and realistic at the same time.
It disconnects, you only do two.
Oh my god!
I gave you a single love tap. How did that happen?
When you give your brother a love tap,
that's a love tap, man.
Opens.
Oh, you want to fire?
What the?
My favorite bit of this realism was when we drove a hatchback into a main battle tank and it somehow survived.
Hey, old cars, they're made of something else, right? Old things are built to last, okay? Don't judge a book by its cover. I believe it. Built to last, built to withstand, and built to either, well, outlive you or you outlive it. Which one will it be? Because it looks like the driver is dead.
Yet somehow, the second we beeped the horn on that same hatchback, the whole thing decided to turn Irish on us.
The car still drives.
Never mind.
You fucking asshole. You just said she still drives.
Playing in various vehicles, or should I say dying in various vehicles, was the fastest way for me to understand their key differences. Like a big-ass transport truck looks and feels like it's as bulletproof as a Cybertruck. Then you hit an enemy roadblock, and you have the horrible realization that it is, in fact, as bulletproof as a Cybertruck.
Cybertruck.
It is?
My Cybertruck.
Is that a checkpoint up ahead?
There's a roadblock. We are not armored. Oh, we're taking fire. We're taking fire. We are taking machine gun.
Okay, get us over the crest.
Okay, we're good.
They look fine.
Calvin, I'm injured in combat.
Oh, never mind.
Yo, Bot, I was like, I wonder if that guy has any armor piercing, and then I just met Jesus for a second.
After not-so-armored trucks, I upgraded to light armor vehicles, and all they did was make me feel stupid. There are so many aspects of vehicles that I thought I understood and that Arma corrected me on, and thermals were the first example. You've got bot thermals and watt thermals. One where everything is black and you shoot at the white, and one where everything is white and you shoot at the black.
Is it guided? Oh, it is guided. Oh, he's fucked.
That's weird. I don't know
You're
if
fucked,
I like
buddy.
Okay.
Personally, I prefer white-hot thermals on a black background because staring at anything too white for too long is depressing. Just ask my bathroom mirror. The next big one was ammunition types. The amount of times I fired the wrong thing.
That's right. I see that we both share that same brain cell. All I have to do is look in the mirror. It's a lot. I reflect the light. I used to get bullied, actually, because I reflect the light. You're not alone. Just know you're not alone.
Just ask my bathroom mirror. The next big one was ammunition types. The amount of times I fired the wrong thing at the wrong target for the wrong reason would be enough to put a veteran Arma player on a 72-hour psychiatric hold.
Oh, on the 50.
Oh.
Oh, fuck!
It's too white.
Make it count.
Well,
now I know how people feel about me.
Okay, I guess that happened. It's too late to go back now. Whatever.
You know, I was thinking that armor piercing, multi-purpose, and high explosives were basically the same thing, and that makes me basically an idiot.
Yo, Sylvia says high explosive makes for cooler video evidence in the military tribunal hearing.
It does.
Attacking a base in a Fennec, firing 30mm armor piercing, then dying, then attacking it again with 40mm high explosive means I will never mix up these two rounds ever again.
Again. Well, if you use armor piercing and then explosive,
wait, no, don't
then
fire
you can
that dude,
explode
please.
the armor you just pierced.
Holy, I'm pretty sure he just did a front cartwheel.
That's
Holy,
nice.
This is so much better than 30 mil. Holy shit. No, stop firing over. Oh, God, I'm direct impacting now. This is so much more fun. Please don't pull out your rocket launchers. All right, butter jam.
Just kill him.
Holy. We are such a compassionate adversary. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Prone's not going to save you here. Prone is not going to save you here. I'm sorry.
He's in a tank. Just run.
Find the left.
Bro, how did you survive that?
That's another Fennec GMG, so when we run out of ammo, we can just get in another one. Remember, it's faster to switch Fennecs than it is to reload them.
It is.
Oh, no.
He's got a solid point.
Oh, no.
One of them's
not gonna
already
lie,
loaded.
30mm versus 40mm is just Daniel and the cooler Daniel, right? Like, it's not even close.
I can see the beam is so
There we go.
Daniel!
Holy! Okay, there's one more
so glad
straggler at
he's
130 that I can't see.
Stood the test of time. Ooh.
Okay.
He ain't running no more.
My favorite part about light armor vehicles beyond their greatest feature of exploding into ash when they come into contact with small rocks.
Hey, watch out for that knee-high rock.
Knee-high?
Not to be mistaken with knee-high, which is how you say hello in Chinese.
Well, you said neat. Okay.
Carrying
so
capacity,
nonchalant.
because Sigurd's armor brain is so large that she carried all the gear I desperately needed more of, which made me a permanent passenger in her VTuber wagon.
The tuber wagon be cranking. The only thing I'm cranking is my Actually, I'm not gonna finish that.
As an added bonus, I got to make fun of her in front of her wife as
I'll finish
retaliation
that.
for when she makes fun of me in front of my wife.
I thought you were gonna say something gay like your wife.
No. And most of the time, I didn't even have to make fun of Sigurd or Bird
okay.
because they were too busy making fun of each other to even hear me.
Yeah.
Okay, she doesn't drive like this
Women.
because she's psychotic. She drives like this because, yeah, she's psychotic.
She's a woman.
She has no clue how to drive.
Hold up. Ring, ding, 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 ding. Get out of my fucking way.
Ooh.
I got it. Yeah, because I'm like that.
Damn, you got a bar like that. That's the crazy part.
Hold on. Was that you, Bird, that stepped in front of my field of view while I was aiming a wire-guided rocket?
Yes, it was.
Why not?
Bird is the only person I have ever met who has like a negative score of like survival instinct.
Helping you with your flip.
Yeah, but that means she's happier. So, I mean, that's okay. Zero survival instinct just means you're kind of like a sunfish. Happy, clueless, ignorant, but blissful. That's okay.
Who has like a negative
You
score
be happy.
of like
Okay,
survival
Bird.
instinct.
Helping you with your flip, by the way.
Badger, help! I flipped it. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yo!
Yo, did it help?
Oh my god, that worked.
Unflip.
Let's fucking go,
it
dude.
did.
Alright, we only lost 3
Thank
wheels in the
you.
process.
Only 3.
Cash, are you still in that? Yes. How's the brain damage?
I eventually got to experience air combat when Clue took me up in a Comanche, which is basically a futuristic
Comanche?
Apache that looks twice as intimidating because you can't see the wheels.
Oh yeah, that's be advised. Diversify your
in that field.
401k.
And the most shocking takeaway from riding in this helicopter is that accuracy is optional when the rounds you are firing are basically pinatas filled with shrapnel.
Guided rocket. Wow, that's decimating.
Those are bad guys, right?
Definitely, yeah.
Power support.
Oh my god.
I love the I'm over here. I'm just like in awe with all of these gameplay shots. It's so hyper realistic. It's low-key kind of scary. I can see why it's convinced people to join the military. I'm not convinced to join the military, but I can see why. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's just kind of unbelievable. I don't know. I have weird peasant eyes, okay?
Yeah.
It's like a whole new territory for me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That must suck to be the only person.
Helicopter fire support is so fucking nice.
Even more interesting than the aircraft I flew over the enemy is the aircraft the enemy will fly over you, because some of this shit looks like it came straight out of Halo Reach. The Y-32 Xi'an, I should know how to say this, my son is half Chinese, is basically a flying answer to the question, what if China and Iran had unlimited defense spending and both wanted to ignore the laws of physics?
I can already do that. It's okay. What is that? Don't worry about it.
Dog, it looks like you killed some shit from Fallout 4. What the hell?
It's big.
The fucking Covenant cruiser. I don't know what the fuck that was. Goddamn.
Don't worry about it.
Got what was coming though.
Holy shit, what is that, a fucking Halo Pelican?
Yeah.
I know, right? It's the Apex VTOL. It's kind of crazy.
God, you got me thinking about that dumbass meme, Sigrid. Why is it that every time you say to a boy, oh, you're so handsome, he says something like, I am the motherfucking Master Chief, bitch?
They do, though. It's true. You
know
are
the US,
the Master
or
Chief.
technically NATO, hates getting flexed on by a foreign adversary, so to go band for band with the bad guys, their answer to the Y-32 is the V-44X Blackfish. What the f-
I feel like I've asked this question before, but I will always ask, what is the purpose of all the letters and numbers? Is it just like a serial thing for easier identification, or what? Because, like, can't they just name it something? Like the Death Bird? Can't it have a proper name without the numbers and letters? Because how do you just, like, look at an aircraft and you're like, yeah, that's the FGH 47-3. I don't know. Where do you store this
Answer
information?
to the Y-32 is the V-44X Blackfish. What the fuck? A vertical takeoff and landing AC-130, which may not sound that strange, but
That's
every
huge.
aviation expert watching right now is both visually and aerodynamically confused. This big-ass fish can inflict so much damage over such a wide area that even your hearing becomes a casualty. So I'd take your headphones off right about now to make sure they don't vibrate off your head.
Skulker's saying in chat, Seaport plus airbase better cream the fuck out of you. I'm not gonna lie.
Skulker, you're... Yeah.
Oh, we're already
It will be funny.
If you see something, shoot it. If not, well, all right.
Just shoot it.
New plan. Jump around before we crash. We're flying over the airfield now. Shoot as much as you can
Just
before we go
keep
down.
firing. Hey, yo. Nice.
Fuck it. Rest in peace, cheerleaders.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun. The one person, the one guy. Not anymore.
I'm just peppering the whole thing. Fuck
Yep.
it. Fuck it.
Me when I season a steak.
Holy.
It's beautiful.
John is vibrating my headphones.
Yeah, that's a good thing. More.
Yes. All right, it was fun while it lasted.
As fun as it was terrorizing the enemy with the world's most expensive flying fish, the peak of my Arma campaign was witnessing all of these vehicles working together simultaneously. Skulker and an A-10 dropping cluster bombs, Loaf and a Helo popping flares, Sigrid supplying everybody in a Fennec, and the rest of us
Everybody's
watching
working
it all
together.
happen was a sight to see.
Because, like, you've got your group of friends already, but there's something about it when that group of friends comes together to work together for a common goal. Like, you're all there to have fun, but also you're all there to accomplish something, which is whatever you're, well, planning on doing in the game. You know what I mean? It's refreshing. It's nice, and it forges stronger bonds amongst others, which is also probably another reason why people have like over 4,000 hours in this game. I really like that. I feel like more people need that, including myself. It's been a long time. The last time I had such like strong like bonds gaming wise like that was when I was active in MMOs. And I know I mention MMOs all the time, but that's because I played so much, and it's actually like a really fond memory for me to look back on. I wish I had more time. I wish I had more time to play them, you know what I mean? So it's really refreshing to kind of like live vicariously through Badger's videos. And of course, all of his friends.
Sigrid supplying everybody in a Fennec, and the rest of us watching it all happen was a sight to see.
Oh, that's Yosef.
Yosef. Oh, ooh, that looks cool.
I know for a fact those flares were not tactical. That was aura farming. I know that was
beautiful.
aura farming.
Well, cluster bombs are coming
must
in now.
look gorgeous.
So, here we go.
Just watch.
Whoa. Ooh, that was pretty.
Shit.
Clear for entry.
I'm pretty sure you already did our job for us.
Yeah.
There's nothing left to destroy.
Nope.
There's some infantry in the tower still.
Wow, that's just not anymore.
There's a guy to the right. 117.
They're gone. Okay, they're gone. There's no one in the tower anymore. I don't
Once
think.
again, busting flares for no reason.
I live in fear, man.
Oh, whoa.
I think there's a guy shooting at you.
You think so? Cool.
They're in hell now.
I think we got him after Clue and Sigrid and Skulker simultaneously triangulated his position.
Poor guy.
Punishment from God above. Holy
He
hell.
didn't.
Hey,
He
just so
didn't
you
know what
know,
was
this
coming.
guy was carrying an MP443 Gratch with
What's
no
that?
magazines.
Oh.
Nearing the end of our campaign,
Rip.
we experienced peak vehicle
He was already
combat
at
when
the
the
end of
United
his
States
life.
backed us up with dozens of F-35s and A-10s on some of our missions, not caring that they crashed half of them in the process.
What the fuck is happening? I've never seen this before.
What is it?
That's U.S. forces.
Yeah.
And I'm proud to be an American.
Why is the United States helping the terrorists?
We have a rule because we're there.
Badger, do you know anything about Ronald Reagan?
Do you know anything about United States of America?
Do you know
lore?
anything?
Carrier strike group stationed off the coast. Hang on, I'm trying to figure this out right now.
Well, they're wasting tens of millions of dollars.
This is the type of shit that Senator
figure it out.
Armstrong would do.
He wanted
A
to
better
make a new
question,
route.
if you ask
a better
me,
one.
is if oil is so valuable to the U.S., why haven't they invaded the headquarters of Jersey Mice and nationalized all their assets? The amount they jerk all over my sub is enough to turn my passenger seat into a fire hazard and leads me to believe they're secretly the 13th cartel member of OPEC.
Dog, can we just agree that Jersey Mice
don't
puts
say
too
that.
much shit? All right.
Badger, you're going to... Please be safe. Be careful. They'll find you. All right? Be careful with what you say.
Dog, can we just agree that Jersey Mike's puts too much shit? All right, hold on.
You're being performative.
I was gonna say Jersey Mike's puts too much oil on my shit every time. Yeah, damn, I got. I didn't order a damn Diddy sandwich, dog.
Diddy sandwich?
The damn Diddy roll.
That's messed up.
Mike had his way with it.
My
God. Do not make my shit Mike's way, I swear to God.
So you got it Mike's way.
Nope. Endgame. There's
After
an
the Jersey
endgame.
Mike's conversation, I realized the American approach of blowing up anything you want by siphoning as many taxpayer dollars
Just
from
do
your
it.
citizens as possible was definitely a winning strategy.
Badger, as an engineer, I am 100% certain that we could destroy the moon. This would serve no advantage, but we could do it.
We
And once
could do
Clue
it,
showed
but
me
it
that
would be
Arma
really
has
bad.
a bomb so
So don't.
powerful it can literally change nighttime into daytime, I knew it was over for the AAF.
What are you talking about, Chad? He's right there. Dude, he's right there.
Right
Like,
there.
Just look.
All right, I want to make
Look
100%
at
certain
who?
that that one guy is dead. So, you might want to turn your nods off in a few seconds.
Okay.
Daytime now!
Oh my God!
Yeah, I hope you got him. You got about a quarter of the Amazon rainforest at the same time.
Yeah.
Paper doesn't want you to know this, but this is how we jack up the prices.
Big sobriety
That's
doesn't
true.
want you to know this, but 70% of car accidents are caused by sober drivers.
Nope.
Sobriety wants that info from you, but you shouldn't let them.
Don't
Once we
let
booted
them.
out the AF
Don't let them
occupiers,
tell
we
you
had
what
to
to
clean up
do.
the
Live your
AFRIF
life.
invaders, and we pulled that shit off
AFRIF.
so fast, I don't even have anything to share.
Nope.
In typical Arma fashion, the game ends by just unceremoniously telling you, Victory! The country is under our control. As a reward for your win, here's the main menu. I deleted your save file. Goodbye. I have to thank Clue, Sigrid, and Skulker for making this video happen. Clue, specifically, has been waiting for me to make this video for at least 6 years. He set up the server, the mods, the TeamSpeak, the
Hi,
everything.
Clue.
This video would not have been possible without him, and his tolerance for
Aw.
bullshit is unmatched.
Badger, I want you to know, I chose not to exercise today to play video games with you.
All right.
Oh, that's a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Also, oh
And then
my
I've been
gosh.
coding all day, and now Arma 3 on screen.
Everybody's ditching the gym to play Arma 3. That's dedication. Priorities have to be in order and sacrifices have to be made. If you want to play Arma 3 with the boys, you have to not exercise for a day.
Yeah, I was about to lift, and then I've been coding all day, and now Arma 3 on screen. So, I don't know. I'm eating some fish, though, so I'm eating that instead.
Wow, you went to doing
Nice.
boring bullshit.
So anyways,
What was the bit tonight you were
So
talking
anyway,
about? What were we
I
talking
don't know.
about?
That bit I was saying would have been really funny had I not gotten shot in the face.
I mean, it was funny regardless.
Anyway, so we're gonna play some fucking Arma, because I want to play this game before you guys finish it while I'm doing my job at my work. Where I do my job. Just quit.
I also donated 1,400 $dollars to the creator of the kick-ass Antistasi Ultimate mod that you saw in this video to help with their server costs. I know, 1,400 is a weird number, but they only accept payment in the Queen's currency, and that's like 1,000 Great British pounds.
Oh, okay.
If you'd like to support my videos, you can buy my energy drink Guacamole Gamer Far 9000 or the limited edition Rad Sickness that isn't quite sold out yet. I am so thankful to all of you
Not
out there
yet.
on military bases that are drinking it already, and please use code Badger so my commission check clears.
Aw.
the amount of Badger cuffs I've seen at this Navy base for nuclear reactor operators is insane.
That's
Are you
beautiful.
for real?
I love
Are
our
you
military.
for
My
real?
videos would not exist without your support, and even you watching right now is enough to keep me in my basement making dumbass animations in Source 2 and dumbass maps in Hammer Editor.
I mean, that's
so
pretty
thank
cool.
you.
You know, Badger, they say when all you got is a hammer, everything looks like a funk underscore brush.
You can see the entire recording process on my VOD channel where I upload all the live streams and see for yourself why my chat thinks Arma 3 is the most boring game ever made.
Bro, turn this slop off and hop on Hightail. Yo, Hightail is just Minecraft, isn't it?
Yeah,
we playing with
is.
blocks and shit. Okay.
I've never been spammed with so many memes calling me a washed up old man that should just hang it up. But it's okay if you hate Arma because I love Arma enough for the both of us.
Badger, your videos are slop, and oh boy, am I a pig. His name is literally Jork Twitch 97.
My videos are now available on Spotify because apparently a ton of you have Spotify Premium and do not have YouTube Premium. So if you're capital F fed up with the ads on YouTube, which are honestly getting out of control, you're welcome to watch it over there now. A final shout out to all my homies that helped me make this video. There were times where we had upwards of 15 or 16 guys in the server at once, and this thing would truly not be the same without.
He's coming full speed. Kublai Kong, do not revive that person.
That was worth the shot.
You fucking asshole. You can't shoot him on the ramp. Okay.
No one
okay,
said.
did you shot him?
Cleared the ramp. You were fair game. If I had a gamer subs order for every time Digi fucked up a bit, I'd be a very well off man.
Digi is someone, okay? He's something.
Just try to run in a certain direction.
Okay. What do you mean?
Oh, okay. Oh my, Bada.
This is how Delta Force is.
Could you be a little more subtle? You don't always have to be that direct. Just saying. Wow.
Okay. What do you mean?
This is how Delta Force is moving on Maduro. I know it. I know it. Just like this. How did they get past 50 yards? Herboku's gonna lead the way. I like your style.
I'm running in.
I like it. He's running. Well,
holy shit, Herboku, your legs just went Velociraptor, dude. I don't even want to talk about Fedora with the Microsoft goggles and the grippers out
like
is just diabolical. When you have 115 pounds on your back, that's diabolical. If I got killed by somebody in basketball shorts, I think I would want to die again.
Calvin did just get blown away by a frog foot.
A frog foot?
You liberal coward!
And that's about it, my man. I would like to thank you so very much for watching my video, and be sure to tune in next time when I play War Thunder. So if you've got any kind of War Thunder thing to tell me, now is the time to leave a comment.
Do it. Created using Source Filmmaker. Yo! You're cracked, Badger. Thank you so much for the fun hour. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in to another Neko Reacts. Were you there for Badger's live streams of Arma 3? Let me know in the comments below. And so then please leave a like and subscribe to the universe, and I'll see you in the next one. Mata